Thank you for your support. MSI is dedicated for gaming market, and gamer is on our side. Thank you.
Back in old days, say 10 years ago, there were lots of brands selling what's so-called high-end desktops and laptops, but simply built with high-end CPU and a GPU. Then that was about it. So we then set our mission in this high performance and the gaming segment. 10 years ago, 2007, we launched our first gaming notebook, GX600. It totally redefined what's so-called gaming notebook. 2011, we launched GT780, the world's first gaming notebook with RGB gaming keyboard by SteelSeries. It was a breakthrough to build such a professional gaming keyboard on gaming notebook in the industry. In 2013, 2 years later, we launched GS70, the thinnest 17-inch gaming notebook in the world. I believe this model blew you away back then. And in 2014, we launched GS60, the even thinner ultra-slim gaming notebook with less than 20 millimeters. 1 year later, in 2015, we launched the world well-known GT80, the world's first gaming notebook with mechanical keyboard. And what's more is that we went extra mile and innovated tons of world's first and MSI exclusive gaming features. So as a true gaming brand, we MSI, we always push ourselves to the limit. And we set high bar for gaming. And today, we will bring you to next gaming dimension, and you will experience a total different world for gaming.
And two models we're going to focus on today. The first is the GT75 VR Titan, and the second is the whole new GE Raider series. These literally redesigned the whole machine. The new design is inspired by sports cars, so that we want to, it has a whole new shape, it has a real sporty look, and there are two red stripes on each side of the corner. We want to make our GE lovers feel like when they're using our GE Raider series, it feels like they're actually driving a sports car. They get to have full control, they get to have unleash the full gaming performance of our gaming laptops, and of course, to set new records. Slimmer than its previous version. And not only the look is powerful, but also the gaming performance is really powerful thanks to our new cooling design, the Cooler Boost 5 solution, which we will mention in more details later. There's another real unique design, it's the USB port. You can see that there's red beams from our USB port, which is going to make you really unique and stands out in LAN parties.
Now, I want to talk about the GT75 VR. Now, the appeal and design of it, it's more like the combination between a robotic and a sporty, because we want to go, it's like a combination of like Fast and Furious and like Pacific Rim combination, kind of robot and a car. So that's more of a design with a lot of angular looks. And the third, ergonomic. What does that mean? Ergonomic, we have a newly designed palm rest and a keyboard, just entirely new on the GT75 VR. So when you put your hands on the palm rest, playing for long periods of time, you wouldn't feel the stress on your hands or on your wrists. So what does that mean? That ensures you can game for a long time without the strain on the wrists. And last thing, but not least, the MAC stands for mechanical keyboard. Essentially, before we only had the GT83 VR with a mechanical keyboard, but the GT75, the first of its line, to introduce another completely revolutionary mechanical keyboard inside this amazing gaming laptop. So I would call the GT75 VR, this brand new ID design, a new king around the block.
5 next gaming dimension features we're going to introduce to you today in today's press conference.
We have 7 heat pipes. Now, this is really important. A lot of people don't think this is significant, but in reality, a lot of the gaming laptops in the market, they provide from anywhere ranging from 2 to 4 heat pipes only, maybe 5 if you're pushing it. But for us, we have at least 6. But in this case, Cooler Boost 5, we got 7 heat pipes for thermal conductivity to ensure the heat are transferred to the right place for dissipation.
It's MSI Coolboost 5 with shift mode. We run with sport mode or turbo mode, and turn on the Coolboost, we can have more than 30% higher performance. That makes our G63 and G73 become a way better gaming. So on this kind of a slimmer, but still very powerful gaming, the most important point is temperature. When we take a look on the previous version or the other products, you can see the temperature is even over 50 degrees in the middle. But for MSI with GTX 1070, we can easily handle that under 44, especially on the pound rate side. It's only 33, 31, so you can play the game all night, but still can have a very stable, high performance in the cool and quiet.
And we're again the world's first and exclusive to come with the fastest response panel of only 3 milliseconds. And response time meaning that if you're playing, for example, like FPS games or racing games, where you get really fast, constant frame rate changes, this is where the 3 milliseconds really comes in. You can see the details, that split second, every single detail is not missed or ignored from your panel. And that's achievable through the 3 milliseconds panel from MSI.
And you see it here is a very obvious example. The traditional response time, we will have a motion blur, but the 3ms and response time will have silky smooth gaming experience. When we are watching the movies from the dark side, all of the detail from dark side, from 120 Hz panel, we can see very, very clear.
Patrick, now you are highly regarded as one of the legendary esports professional players. Now, what are some of the tips that you can give us? You know, for me, I'm super noobish. Now, what kind of tips do you have for us to, you know, kind of better our chance of winning in competitions or tournaments?
It's super important as well to surround yourself with the best products on the market.
I like that.
Like a tennis player having a racket, you want to have the best peripherals, you want to have the best gaming computer to ensure that, you get an edge over your opponent. In the end of the day, on this high level of competition with millions and millions of players, it's going to be small margins that makes it or breaks it, right? So having the best screen, a cool system that can generate high FPS throughout the entire game. Our players in Fnatic now, they practice up to 10 hours a day, and that requires also the computer and system you're on to, perform during that time as well. And actually, super proud of the MSI partnership. We've been working with MSI now since 2008, and I think Fnatic has established ourselves as one of the best brands, gaming teams in the world. And indirectly or directly, MSI has supported hundreds of gamers in Fnatic.
So what would you recommend for gamers when they are looking for an ideal gaming laptops? What should they focus on?
Well, a few things. Performance is key, obviously. You want to have that high frame rate. You don't want to have any lag. That's super important. But then you also might want to have some gaming features, a solid cooling system that gamers in general, including myself, kind of get sweaty palms, right, when you play. And having a 70-degree keyboard on your, it's not going to work, right?
Yes.
And I think MSI has done a lot of good job on that with, I think, the cooling generation 5. The gaming screen becoming super important. You want to have, you talked about like, you're engaging this virtual world.
Yes.
And you want to have a very smooth experience, hand-eye screen. So it's not any lag, right?
Yes.
So having 120 Hertz screen, low refresh rate is super important when you play on the highest level.
What Patrick mentions, one important factor is the performance is the key. And that is why MSI cares a lot about the cooling solution, the cooling system, the cooling performance on our gaming laptops, because it directly affects the gaming performance. Patrick also mentions that you need to have real good coordinations between the eye, the hand, and the screen. So that brings to our next feature, which is the keyboard.
On the left side, we're looking at the per key, what we call the per key RGB backlighting keyboard, which is extremely unique in the gaming world. On the right side, we have what we call the rapid response mechanical keyboard. And added with the rapid response mechanical keyboard, it's actually combined with the per key RGB. So not only are you getting a unique, revolutionary mechanical keyboard on the GT75 VR, you're also getting the per key function. So it gives you the ability to change any colors on any keycaps.
So you might want to ask why MSI keyboards on our gaming laptops are better than the rest. Because they are creations of two great giants in the gaming industry, which is MSI and SteelSeries. Both knows very well about gaming and gamers.
The last thing I want to talk about is the SteelSeries Engine 3, which is like a software that gives you the ability to customize your keys. You can set up the key mapping, set up macros. It's a customability that a lot of gamers, they go for and they love.
All right, the keyboard here, right, just like Andy already mentioned, that is RGB rapid mechanical keyboard. And the most important is the tactile. So the mechanical one, very important for them. And also, the new one, as you can see, the new RGB rapid mechanical switch. Later, please come to the stage or the demo to experience how amazing this is. And also, you can change the color scenario by the SteelSeries engine right here.
We were the world first to receive recognition from high-resolution audio. And now, we're going to provide you the next gaming dimension on audio, which is the giant speaker. Actually, when we reviewed the traditional design process of a speaker on the gaming laptops, we discovered that the audio quality is actually overlooked because these speakers are among the last to be installed into the gaming laptop, given how much space is left. So we changed the design process. We reserve the space and location. We reserve the best space and the location to ensure our gaming laptops are going to deliver the best audio quality. And then we design the rest of the gaming elements. And this is what we offer you. The next gaming dimension on audio is the giant speaker.
Well, first of all, it's 5 times bigger. The speaker chamber is bigger than ever. I think one of the biggest in the gaming laptops right now, which is hence the word giant. And second, the sound is at least 50% louder. And then I think we'll do a live demo later on, but the sound is amazing. I mean, it extends all the way. It just, I tried it, and it hears amazing. It's unlike any other gaming laptops I've heard before. And third, more resonance. So essentially, you're getting more resonating sound, creating more of a realism, audio realism, when you're using just the gaming laptop speakers. And fourth, higher quality. That goes without saying. A better speaker, giant speakers, better audio quality. That's what gamers deserve. As a true gaming brand, MSI, with us, we have been for years, many, many years, trying to pioneer, come up with new innovations and new performances and features in our products all around the world. And we will continue to do so with the support of our gamers all around the globe.